Mhm. See. Of 9. All right, let's start letting people in. Kyle, which one is yours?
Ryan Cisna Castillo.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, Kyle. I noticed you were muted, so I just answered.
No worries.
I was gonna let him keep talking. All right, I do have a copy of the mental health assessment, and I'm going to consider that for the purpose of this hearing. Did you want to call your client and testify?
I do, Judge.
All right, Mr. What just left me? Is it Cecina Castillo?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Do you recall us talking recently about having a hearing to see about getting you a mental health bond and getting you out of custody?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, that's the reason we're here today. So I'm going to ask you a few questions, and the state will have an opportunity to ask you a few. Can you tell the judge what you've been diagnosed with at LifePath?
I apparently have gotten an official diagnosis, but I don't feel I've been properly evaluated. I'm not even sure what the diagnosis was, to be honest.
Okay. The LifePath documentation for the mental health assessment says you were diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder. Have you heard that term before?
No, sir, but it does sound concerning.
I agree. When you went there in crisis, right?
No, my mother just wanted me to get evaluated. It wasn't
Okay.
really like a major issue because I recently moved back in with her, and one of the reasons is because she wanted me to get therapy back in Dallas because I was living in Oklahoma at the time.
Okay. Would you agree that the situation may have been worse than you perceived it to be at the time?
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you feel that you have a mental health disorder that you need help with?
Not to that extent. It was just normal therapy that I was looking for.
Okay. Have they prescribed you medications at all to take?
While I'm here, no, sir.
Has LifePath?
No, I didn't take any medication there either.
Okay. This bond that we're asking the court to give you would require you to continue at LifePath and to follow any kind of recommendations that they make. Those may be things that you don't necessarily disagree with. It would very likely include having to take medications as well. Are you willing to do that?
I am willing to take medication, but I'm honestly very concerned over like drug abuse and withdrawals. Like I'm not really too keen on taking medication. I've never taken any kind of mental health medication my entire life.
Okay. Well, are you willing to to try it anyway. And if you have issues with it, you can always talk to LifePath and see about maybe them adjusting the dosage or possibly putting you on a different medication.
Yeah, I'm definitely willing to try. I just don't want to take anything unnecessarily.
Well, I understand, and I don't think they want to prescribe anything unnecessarily either. If you're released, I guess your preference would be to go to your mother's, right?
I do have most of my belongings at my mother's, but if I'm not allowed to actually stay at the home, I have plenty of friends here in town that I can stay with until my next appointment.
Okay.
And
All right.
I've already spoken to my father about permanent relocation just in case. But the conversation with my mother so far has been pretty positive. So it's not like she's trying to kick me out. And I will mention that she's been trying to drop these charges just because of the manner in this situation was handled.
Okay. And you understand that before you could go stay with her, there was a protective order issued, and we would have to get that modified or vacated before you could legally go back there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you do have other options. You got friends you can stay with and your father, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My father in this town, I would have to move towns. So if I were to have to go to LifePath, I would stay with a friend until I finished my course, and then I would leave town.
Okay. And you can provide the name, address, contact number for that friend?
Yes. I don't have his address right now, but I can.
Okay. And as far as getting to and from LifePath, to and from the court for bond check-ins, things of that nature, how would you do that?
He has a vehicle.
Okay.
And my father
do you-
also doesn't mind picking me up and dropping me off. Like, that's why this what was it? This restriction, this home restriction, she's been trying to get rid of to drop the
the
charges.
protective order and the
Yeah.
bond condition? Okay. All right.
But one way or another, I will have transportation.
Okay. And are you asking Judge Baxter to release you on a mental health bond?
Yes, sir.
And you'll follow any terms and conditions of that bond?
Yes, sir.
I'll pass the witness.
Any questions from the state?
No questions from the state, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
Nothing further, Judge.
Anything else from the state?
Your Honor, he has no other criminal history. We would just object due to the instant offense.
It's a assaultive case. It means it's up to me whether to give a bond or not. And I don't think I'm going to at this time. I don't think he understands necessarily how bad of a deal this is. So I'm going to deny bond at this time. Good luck. Thank y'all.
Could I ask a question? Yes.
Would not.
Oh, I will. I didn't know I had a criminal history or anything.
You don't have a criminal
You
history.
don't.
Oh, you have to have a criminal history to qualify for the mental health bond?
No, he's saying the nature of this case. It's an assault case, and it's like we talked about before. It's discretionary on assaultive cases. And in his discretion, he's not granting the bond.
Okay, so if you want to ask your attorney more questions.
Yeah, we can talk later, Ryan.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
See ya. This is Eden Doran. Doan. And I do have a copy of the mental health assessment. I'll consider that for the purpose of this hearing. Did you want to call your client and testify? You'll have to unmute if you want to.
Judge, we need to move for continuance. Can we get set, what periods are these set apart every week?
Every Tuesday, Thursday. We'll do it next Tuesday.
Can we get a 2-week reset?
Well, let's do, I'll just take it off the docket for now and then talk to Mindy and get it reset whenever you talk to Mindy. I don't know what she's not here right now. So
Okay,
we'll get it set whenever that happens. Okay.
okay, Molly, I'll circle back with you here. We just need to kind of get on the same page on some things.
Yeah, of course. Just let me know.
Okay,
All right. That was easy.
thank
Thanks.
you, Jeff.
Bye.
Judge.